Hi, welcome. My name is Ali Popivchak, and this is a 30-minute yoga practice to focus on stress relief and helping with creating a sense of grounding and stability in the body. This is going to be an accessible yoga practice. And that just means that you can adjust the poses to what you need. We won't be doing anything very challenging. And in accessible yoga, we like to create different options for the poses as all of our bodies are different. And you have to kind of really just listen and see what feels comfortable for your body today. So use this opportunity to tune in and connect with your body and your breath and just enjoy some time for yourself. You can do this practice in a chair, on the floor, anywhere where you feel comfortable. And if we're doing some poses like on our hands and knees, you can just adapt those poses to be in a chair. Don't feel like you have to mirror me exactly. So find a comfortable seat, get settled wherever you are, and maybe just feel your feet. That's a great way just to start to gather a sense of grounding. Whether your feet are on the floor or you're sitting cross-legged, just connecting with the energy of the feet, feeling the soles of the feet. And then moving up the legs, feeling your sitting bones resting on the ground or in your chair, feeling planted right where you are right now, putting everything else aside. And then lengthening up through the spine, giving yourself just a little bit of a lift. Don't feel like you have to be super straight, but just see if you can open up, feel a sense of openness around the collarbones, maybe a little lift of the crown of the head as it lengthens upward. And then we'll take the shoulders, just roll them back and down a few times. Just notice how that feels. How do the shoulders feel today? And just let them rest as best you can. And we're going to drop our right ear to our right shoulder. Notice if you're clenching your teeth. See if you can just bring some space between the back teeth. Let your jaw hang. Let your head hang. Notice any sensations in that open side of the neck. Relaxing here for a second. And then we'll bring our head back to center and then drop the other ear to the side. Take around 3 deep breaths here, stretching out the other side of the neck. Again, loosening the jaw, keeping the lift of the spine, tuning in to any sensations you may be feeling. And then draw your head back up to center. And we're going to exhale, chin to chest. Let your head hang straight down. Take a deep breath here, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And rolling your head back up. Let's do a shoulder shrug. Bring your shoulders up and then let them fall. Inhale. And exhale. Awesome. Shake them out a little bit. Good. And we're going to bring our hands to our heart center. Take a deep breath in. Big breath out. Now I want you to press the palms of the hands together, bringing some energy to the arms. You might feel your arm muscles turn on, sort of noticing how that feels, feeling a sense of strength. Then we're just going to send the arms out. Palms are facing straight out, fingertips pointing up. Sorry, you can't see my hands right now, but just pressing out again through the palms to the sides of the room, wherever you are. And then we're going to drop our right hand down and then press the left hand up toward the ceiling. And then open slightly. You can even take your gaze up towards your hand if that feels okay for your neck. And you can bend in the elbow. Good. See if you want to go a little bit deeper. And then we'll come back up. Reconnect with that strong line of energy from palm to palm, strengthening the arms. And then we're going to drop down to the other side. Good. Pressing up with that palm toward the ceiling. Again, if you want to look up toward the hand, you can. Or if it feels like too much to have the palm facing up, you can just face the fingertips up. Again, adjust to fit what you need today. Big side stretch. And then we'll come back up, palms face out, and then bring the hands back to center. Rest the thumbs right on the sternum. That's a pressure point that can help you feel a little bit more grounded. A little sense of calmness inside. So this is called Anjali Mudra. It's a mudra that sends a sense of centering, grounding energy into the body. Just feeling the hands connect and feeling that gentle touch of the thumbs against the sternum. Notice what you feel when you're in this position. Is there any shift that happens? And then we're just going to take the hands and just rest them flat on the sternum. And take a deep breath into the hands. Let it out. Good, again. Breathing in. Breathing out. Sometimes it can feel good just to have the hands on the body to give yourself a sense of care and love. These days we're not getting as much touch from others as we're used to, so it's nice to just give it to ourselves. All right, from here, I'm just going to scoot a little bit back on our mat. I'm going to adjust my space for just a second here, and you can adjust sitting a little bit further back. And I'm going to get onto my mat here. From this space, we're just going to walk the hands forward onto the floor. And wherever you come is fine. And then once you find that spot that feels good, we're just going to let the head relax down. Take a few deep breaths in this space. You get a feeling grounded, feeling connected with the earth's energy. And then we're going to walk our hands back up. And bring our hands behind our back. You can come up onto your fingertips. And we're going to roll the shoulders back and down. Take a gaze up toward the ceiling, opening the space around the collarbones. Lift of the heart. Deep breath in and out. Then coming back to neutral. So to make peace fingers, we're actually going to make little roots, tree roots with our fingers. This is another mudra, which is just a hand gesture that helps to cultivate energy in the body, just like we did with our Anjali Mudra, our hands at our heart center. This is called Bu Mudra. And all you have to do is bring your fingertips down to touch the ground. If you're sitting in a chair, you can just bring your fingertips to your thighs. From here, we're just going to take a few breaths with the fingertips gently touching the ground. Gathering again the energy of the earth. Connecting with that sense of stability, safety, security that the earth provides. Ever steady energy from the earth. You can release your gesture Just notice how that felt. And we're going to move into some seated twists, but we're going to move our arms as well as our torso. So we're going to inhale, arms are going to reach up, and then we're going to exhale, twist to the right. So one hand's in the front, one hand's in the back. Inhale, reach up, back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, just follow your own breath. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale back up. And then palms touch, hands to the heart. Then inhale, reach up. Exhale, send those hands down. We'll circle around a few times. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Stretching up. Take a gaze up at the thumbs. Exhale, push the air out and down. All right, from here, your legs might be asleep by now. So we're going to get them moving. We're going to take our feet and just stretch them out straight. And just do some windshield wipers with our legs. Just swish the legs in and out, loosening up the legs. Good. And maybe do some feet circles, rounding your feet around. Notice how your ankles feel today. Really connect with the feet. You can wiggle your toes, anything that would feel good. And then we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. And just like when earlier we were bringing our energy into our arms with our hands, we're going to do that same thing with our feet. So before we get into our relaxed butterfly, I want you to just really press the soles of the feet together. Feel the skin on the soles of the feet touching each other. And then press into each other, strengthening the legs. Noticing how that feels for the legs. And then just let them relax. Good, and then again, pressing into the feet, strengthening the legs, and then letting them relax. From here, we're gonna do some rocking from side to side. So I want you to just draw one knee up and then the other knee. And this really connects the base of the body with the ground. And your movement can look like this, or if there's another way to do it that feels good for you, or if you just want to hang out in your butterfly. All right, from here, let's just let the legs relax down. And you're welcome to bring the feet a little bit further away from the body if that feels better. Don't feel like you have to yank the feet in. Really just find a place that feels comfortable for the inner and outer thighs. And if it would feel good, maybe just do a little bit of a lean forward, almost like you're reaching forward. And let the shoulders soften. You can let your head soften. Take a deep breath. Taking a moment just to notice what you feel in this pose. Hips can feel tension just like shoulders do, so it's really good to let the hips release some of that tension in the body. Any stress that seems to be lingering, just letting it release. And we'll make our way back up. We're going to straighten out the left leg and bring the right foot somewhere on the inside of the leg. So we're going to inhale, reach the arms up, and we're going to just stretch forward, just like we did in our butterfly. Reach forward, point those toes up of the left foot, inhale back up, hands to the heart. And then we'll switch sides. So this time, left foot's going to come inside of the right foot somewhere. Pointing these toes up. Inhale, reaching toe. Lengthen. Then exhale, fold and reach forward. Reach forward. Get a little bit deeper into the stretch if that feels comfortable. And then inhale back up. And hands to the heart. All right. So doing really good. We're going to move into our hands and knees position. And again, if you're in a chair, you can just do what we're doing with the torso part. So finding a comfortable tabletop position, wrists are right under the shoulders, knees are right under the hips. And then what I want you to do here is just let the belly drop down, take your gaze upward. We're going to find our cat-cow movement. Then exhale, round the back up into cat pose. But inhale, belly drops, gaze forward. Draw the ears away from the shoulders. Exhale, rounding up. Let's do one more. Inhale. And exhale. From here, coming back to neutral spine, we're going to take our right leg and stretch it back. So really press back through the right heel. Stretching the back of the leg, the hamstring and the calf muscle. And then drop that knee down. And then stretch the other leg back, press back through the heel, connect again with the palms of the hands to really feel grounded through the palms. And then drop the knee back down. We're going to sink down into child's pose. So you can rest your head into your hands. You can make a pillow or bring your head all the way to the floor. So you can decide what feels best for you today. And if it doesn't feel good to be face down, another option for child's pose is to just do an upside down version. So you're welcome to just hug the knees into the chest for your child's pose. Whichever feels best for you. Taking a moment just to take a little break. We're going to make our way back to hands and knees. So if you are on your back, you can roll over. Or if you're just in a more typical child's pose, you can just come back up to hands and knees. And from here, we're going to step our right foot forward into a low lunge. If you need some padding under this knee that's on the ground, you can grab a blanket or anything nearby that might give you some cushion. And we're going to see if we can come up onto that knee into a low kneeling position. Again, lifting the spine. You can keep your hands on the thigh. You could try to bring your hands into our Anjali Mudra. Or if you're feeling like your balance is stable, you could reach your arms up. Since we're doing a grounding practice today, I'm going to bring my hands back to my heart center. For me, that feels a little more grounding. And then we'll bring the hands back down. And if you would like to do a high lunge today, just an option, you can curl the back toes under and press back through that heel, just for a moment. Feel some energy running through the legs. And then dropping the knee down. And then we're going to switch feet. So bringing the other foot forward. For me, that's my left foot now. Seeing if this is okay. You can always keep your hands here, hands to the heart, or reach them up. And connecting with your breath. So once you feel stable, finding your breath. And then bringing the hands back to the earth, curling the back toes under. If you would like to do the high lunge, and then dropping the knee down. Swing that other knee back, and then resting back again into child's pose. Just a breath or two here. And we'll make our way back up. Then we're going to come into a forward fold. So step your feet up, and we're going to hang here. You can grab onto your elbows. It'll just add a little bit more weight. You're welcome to widen your feet. You can shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Any other little movements that would feel good. You can swing a little side to side. You can make your boom mudra again and bring your roots down to the earth, either in front or to the side, whatever feels good. And letting go of the mudra, bring the palms to the legs. We're going to press the hands into the legs, lift halfway up, and then exhale back down. Hands are going to come to the waist. We're going to bend our knees and really press the feet into the floor as we rise up slowly. Take a moment in mountain pose. Take the shoulders back and down. And we're going to walk to the back of the mat. And step the right foot forward. Bend the knee. If you want to see it sideways, press that knee just a little bit forward, not too deep. You can open the arms. Hands can come to the heart center. Then we're going to straighten the front leg. Hands come down by your side. We're going to hinge forward and reach those palms upward. Chin draws toward the leg. Inhale, come on back up. Then we'll walk to the back of the mat again. And this time the left foot's going to step forward. Bend the knee. Hands can come out. If it feels good, you could try just keeping your hands in this position. This is also very grounding. Hands to the heart. Or hands flat on the chest. So that might be a way that feels good for you. Just throwing out some options here for your warrior one. Feeling the energy under the feet. Connection with the soles of the feet and the floor. And straightening the front leg. Arms come down and swing back. Inhale back up. Stepping the feet together. Feeling just mountain pose for a moment. Let's open the hands out. Crown is lifted. Just noticing if you feel any more aware of the legs, feet, any more grounded. Cultivating those qualities of safety, stability. We're gonna, last standing pose today will be tree pose. So you're welcome to use a wall. You can either have your wall nearby, so you can just put your hand on the wall, or you can put your back against the wall to really feel stable. I'm going to talk you through just to ease our way into tree pose today. So bringing the right heel to the left ankle, hands to the heart. I'm going to move just a little bit closer so you can see my feet better. And you can stay in this position and try to, if you want to, maybe bring the toes up off of the ground. See how that feels. Or you could bring the sole of the foot onto the leg. Almost visualize that standing foot rooting down. Really visualizing the earth's qualities. Maybe you're standing in sand or grass, using your imagination. What would be your favorite spot to connect with this earth energy? What place in nature is calling to you right now? Is it somewhere warm and beachy, or a forest, moss? And then we're going to try the other leg. So taking your time, rooting down with, this time with the right foot and sending the left foot up. Hands to the heart, toes on the ground, or you can lift them up. Maybe bring the foot up to the leg, or not, you don't have to. Again, rooting down through the standing foot. Feeling solid. It's okay to wobble and wave. That's just the breeze. And then bringing both feet down to the ground. Let's shake out our roots. Shake out your branches and your shoulders. Let's just do some swings. We can imagine just the energy of a willow tree. Just swinging side to side. Sense of freeness, openness. That's what we're all sort of craving right now. It's just the spaciousness. And slow that down. Right. So from here, we're just going to lay back into our Shavasana. So you can either rest your head on your desk if you're sitting at your desk or at a table, or if you're on the ground, you can lay on the ground, and just let yourself come into a comfortable resting position. I'm going to stay upright and just guide you through this. We were pretty active, so just give yourself some time for your breath to settle. And again, connecting with whatever is underneath you, whether it's your chair or the floor. And take a few deep breaths, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth or the nose. You can put the hands on the body to connect with the breath, or just let the arms rest alongside of you or on your lap. Giving yourself just another minute or two to just integrate all of the qualities, all of the energy that you cultivated in your practice today. Connecting with that earth energy. You could say a few affirmations to yourself. I am grounded. Feel free to repeat after me in your mind. I am grounded. I am calm. I am secure. I am safe. I am at peace. I am relaxed. Take another full breath in. Let it all the way out. And just let yourself very gradually come back to the room. That might mean you want to just breathe here for a moment, wiggle your fingers and toes, anything that would feel natural for you, just to start to feel a little bit more alert and awake. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice today. I look forward to doing some more of these with different intentions. Just encourage you to take some time for yourself. I know it's hard, but we just have to keep reminding ourselves. Thank you again, and hope to see you soon.